Hello again. Well, a while ago I just saw Into the Woods, earlier today, recording this, and I personally enjoyed it. Quite a bit. That it is a film based on a musical by Stephen Sondheim, directed by Marshall, director of Chicago, and it definitely shows, given how it's filmed a lot like a stage musical in many respects, and also acted a lot like one, given how, I think, with the camera work and the set design, and how there's minimal use of effects, at best, that mostly keeping it in the actors' faces, that's given a massive cast, such as Chris Pine as Prince Charming, Amy Adams as Cinderella, we have Meryl Streep as a Wicked Witch, and definitely not somewhat of course, Johnny Depp as a big bad wolf, and Cinderella's not the only one they take on. They also combine elements of Jack the Beanstalk, and they also combine elements of Little Red Riding Hood in there as well, as this dark modern fairy tale is definitely spooky, but not too spooky. Thankfully, there are some dark scenes in there. There's a lot of black comedy, which I definitely got a good laugh out of. Come on, my favorite comedy is How Many Monty Python's a Meaning of Life. Hey, why wouldn't I? So, I definitely consider the fact that Disney, much like anyone, realizes that stories definitely are passed down from generation to generation, and they think a good time as any to do this one, and that even though there were some problems with the pacing, particularly in the final act, it definitely overall was satisfying, and I definitely thinking that it was definitely the right time to introduce this musical after yet another big hit of theirs. Since well, it's definitely one of the big cornerstones, and also I kind of like how we introduce all the dark elements from the original fairy tales, that especially for a company that's often accused of watering them down, Disneyfying them as it were. That that and yep, there are also a lot of risque moments in there as well. Such as the remark that a couple's family tree will forever remain barren, if you catch my drift. And also, I think the last real thing I had with the whole thing was as the viewpoint characters of the baker and his wife, which relatively bland compared to the very diverse cast of fairy tale characters, such as other ones that stood out were Rapunzel and her prince as well. And it just didn't seem all that interesting compared to the rest of the world. It seemed relatively bland. But overall, it was a pretty good film. I'm gonna give it 2.5 stars to 4, even which definitely not its best, but it's definitely not terrible either. So I'm gonna have a cut here, tell you about the trailers I saw during it. So, one of the previews I saw this Disney fairy tale film was a preview for a Disney fairy tale film, specifically Cinderella, the new version, which is being done by Jon Favreau. That, given how I definitely think he can make it work. It's coming out in March. I definitely might like to see it since and I'm surprised that John's actually able to do this, but I'm confident since I really enjoyed Swingers and also the first couple Iron Man movies, and as was a thorough, can't say we didn't try with that one, because I just generally not a fan of Chris Van Allsburg movies, thanks I am with the books, but to say that I really enjoyed the original Cinderella when I was younger. Definitely probably going to enjoy this one. And further that's go on down the line is, of course, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Since, need I say more about that one? If you do want to hear more, you should check out my trailer, my reaction to the initial trailer. And Age of Ultron, on the Avengers, who's definitely looking to be the first big hit of the summer, the final film of Phase 2, and I definitely also plan to have further address Phase 3 in another video later on down the line. I mean, probably be addressing the films that have been announced, as well as the Ant-Man trailer. I've just been really busy lately. I haven't into making videos. I was in. And Paddington, and I'm kind of on the fence about, since even though there were a few jokes that might not have fit within the original books, it is pretty faithful, even if the design or CGI takes are going to use to. Less like the illustrations and try to make him look more like a real bear, and not even have to wear the coat most of the time. But if anyone has seen it, please let me know what they think about it. I mean, and Taken 3, once again, I still need to rent Taken 2, even though I definitely think I'll enjoy both of them. And just not going in any particular order here, so. And also Insurgent, definitely not looking forward to more of these Divergent films, since even the books seem like a Hunger Games. I mean, since at least I can't believe I'm saying this, because at least Twilight had some variation between book and film. I mean, since they had to make some changes. I mean, some of the more infamous scenes were actually mentioned in the film, not just rather than the book. I mean, that. And last one that I definitely plan on skipping is the not that try Freudian stuff. The Hillsong movie. That's never heard of the band, despite what all they're saying about it. Heard it in the trailer. That's just gonna be another concert film. That's I don't mind them fine, but unless they're a band I'm really interested in, and like say, hey, I still want to see the Metallica a movie that just came out like a while ago, and there's some other U2 ones like Valentine, and as Led Zeppelin, Song Remains the Same. Definitely should give you a glimpse of what kind of music I'm into. And anyway, that's about it for now. It's my first movie I've seen in 2015. Definitely plans some more, and almost forgot one, Jurassic World. Oh, definitely looking forward to that one, since sort of a soft reboot of the franchise. Just keeping the continuity of the other films, but also revisiting the original in a way with a new cast and creative team, and definitely thinking that the cast is going to make it work, especially with Chris Pratt already proving himself as an action star at Guardians of the Galaxy, and also with director Colin Trevorrow, since I did see Safety Not Guaranteed a while ago and definitely enjoyed it. So anyway, that's all I have to say for now. The Econs Box Plus. I'll see you later.